Whether you are starting from zero or you've been stuck at the same follower count for weeks, this video will transform your Twitter journey. I'm sharing my exact 30-day blueprint that helped complete beginners and frustrated creators to reach their first 1000 engaged followers. This is not an algo hack that stops working next week, but this is a system that helps you build and monetize your audience on Twitter predictably. The same system worked for me and also for my clients. For example, Philip gained 1000 followers in just 7 days. Let me show you exactly what to do each day in the next 30 days to finally reach your first 1000 followers. So first, let's start with day 1 to 2, and it's all about either dialing in your niche or choosing your niche. In this stage, I look at the intersection of these three things. First, the market's needs and desires, and then the industries you know, and then skills that you have. And I want to look at the intersection of all of these things to both choose your niche and also create your offer in the next phases. So it's actually really important to have all these three. Otherwise, we are going to have problems with either not having demand or basically not building enough authority if you don't have the skills, or basically having problems with building your network if you don't know anything about your industry. So, and then after that, I basically look at these three most common mistakes to avoid, because I see these all the time with my clients. They either look at their competitors and copy exactly what they're doing, or they want to basically come up with a fresh new idea that's never done before and they want to do that, but it's also problematic because you don't know that there is demand. So we have to always start from the demand, and then you can basically change things up. So when it comes to dialing in your niche, I look at these 8 steps. So first, the proven demand, and I look at these by if they have like Facebook groups about these like niches or topics, or existing books, magazines, and you can find out more about these courses or books at like Dummies or Udemy or Amazon, like all this stuff. So it's really like easy to find demand there, and then obvious products to create from there. And then I look at like if there are other experts making money with this offer, because if there are not any other experts that are making money with this offer, it's kind of hard to validate the demand. So it's always important to start from the demand. And then after that, I look at the ability to sell high ticket, because at first the easiest way to make an income is selling high ticket, because with low ticket you have to sell like a lot of stuff at first. So it's really important to first start with high ticket, because we don't have a huge audience when we just start. And I also look at if we can talk about this topic for the next 3 to 5 years, because if it's just a trend and it will vanish after a year, like it makes no sense to build an audience around that. And this is also related to sustainability. So if you are not passionate about it, if you don't like the topic, like it's kind of hard to build around it in the next 3 to 5 years, because that's when you get the most results. And when it comes to targeting people, the niche, I also want to like target people that have the money, because we are going to sell high ticket and we want to make an income. So this makes more sense. And then after that, it's important that like we can get access to these people easily. And on social media, this is mostly pretty simple, because you can create a content like targeting certain people, and if you target those people really well, the algorithm does the rest of it for you. So it's really important to create good content and target those people with good content. And after that, let's go to the next step of the blueprint, which is day 2 to 5. So this is creating your high quality profile with photo, banner, and like bio and all this stuff, because basically most people leave this part to the end. First they like create some content, first they want to gain some traction, and they think that now I can basically finalize my profile. But at first we are starting from zero, we don't have any followers, we are trying to build our brand, and if you don't have a high quality profile, it's really hard to maximize those efforts. But if you have a high quality profile from the get-go, you have a high quality profile picture, high quality banner, like really dialed in bio, even if you have like 0 followers, 10 followers, people will take you seriously, and they'll think that okay, this guy is probably an expert, and he just start building on social media. So we want to make people think that we are already an expert, but we are just starting on social media if you don't have any followers, because if you don't have the high quality profile, basically all your efforts will not be maximized. So that's why we need to show people that we are serious with our solid profile. So in order to achieve this, like, there are a lot of steps. So the first one is high quality profile picture, and this is really important because when people scrolling on the timeline, they also look at your profile picture, and even if it's very small, they can still see it if it's high quality or not. And after that, with our bio, we need to both show our value proposition. So when people land on our profile, they need to understand that what kind of value we are providing. And also with the bio, we need to show authority, because that's how we differentiate ourselves from other people, because there are a lot of people just posting content, but not everyone have results. So that's why we need to show authority in our bio. And also after that, we need to have personality and humor in our bio, so that we can basically show our personality and build relationships. So it's also really important. So these three are for the bio. And then to complement the profile picture, when they land on our profile, we also need to have the high quality banner. This also proves that we are serious and basically we are an expert. So, and after that, there comes the link in bio. So if you don't have any link in our bio, people think that you are just a consumer, not a creator. So when you have the link in bio, people think that you create something, you sell something. That's why they take you more seriously. And when it comes to the link, if you just have a Linktree link, or if you just have a card.co link, which is not a custom domain, people will not take you as seriously, because, like, just think about it, like, all these people that are at their top of their game, they always have like custom domains. And there are also other people that just have the Linktree or card.co link, and this basically shows that you are not serious. And when you have a custom domain, people will take you a lot more seriously. And once you do all of these things with your profile, even if you are starting from zero, people will take you more seriously, and your efforts basically will be maximized. So now let's go to the next step, which is learning about the algorithm and basically making the most of the algorithm, because we want to maximize our efforts even if we are starting from zero. So the first thing you should know is that X algorithm is a very social algorithm, and the more social you are, basically the faster you grow, because when you think about it, like, when you help the platform, it will help you. And how basically X makes money and basically how they show ads is, like, the more people stay in the platform, the more they can show ads and make money. So you want to make other people stay in the platform, and the way you do that on X is being social, basically engaging, like DMing, all that stuff. So in order to maximize this, we need to be social, and we need to basically get a lot of comments and get a lot of views. So I put here a few codes from the algorithm so that you can understand it better. So each type of engagement you get boosts your post a little bit. So as you can see, a like boosts your post by 0.5 points, and a retweet boosts your post by 1 point, but a reply boosts your post by 13.5 points. So you can see the power of being social on X from here. And also another thing is that you can see, like, when the author of the post also engages with the comment that he gets, your post boosts, like, get boosted even more, because when the author comments under the comment, this basically starts a conversation, and this makes people a lot more likely to engage in the conversation and basically spend more time on the app. And after that, before starting to create content, first we need to dial in your offer. And when your offer is not clear yet, your content will not be as powerful. So let's look at the next step, which is day 5 to 7, and it's creating or dialing in your offer. And in order to create a good offer, right now everyone knows from Alex Hormozy that you need to appeal to an end result, and with specific timeline, with unique mechanism, and basically avoiding pain points, and with a guarantee. So that's what Alex Hormozy taught to all these people, and that's why creating an offer is like a commodity right now. So everyone can create good offers, and it's hard to stand out with just an offer, and that's why we are building our brand. And at the same time, if you have a quality brand with a good offer, you will be far ahead of other people. So with the end result, we want to have a bold claim, because weak messages don't get noticed in a crowded market, and everyone is in a crowded market right now. And the second part is the time frame. So even though the time frame can be long, the faster you can get them a quick win, the faster they'll think that they are making progress, and it will be really good for the client experience. And then we have the mechanism, and we want to have our unique mechanism because that's how we can differentiate ourselves from other people, because there will be a lot of people that have brands, there will be a lot of people that basically have good offers, but if your mechanism is different, if it's something that they haven't tried before, it's easier to sell to people because they think that, oh, I tried this, didn't work, but now this is different, so this has a higher chance of working. So that's why basically we need our unique mechanism. And after that, we want to minimize the effort and sacrifice from our clients, because that's how they can basically make the buying decision easier. So we can do this by having more done for you work, or basically we can highlight the effort and sacrifice they are avoiding with the without statement. So we can say that like without cold DMs, like without 10 hours a day, whatever. So you can really leverage that. And the last part is the guarantee, because again, like there are all these people that have like solid brands, good offers, like case studies, but everyone is still thinking that when they make the buying decision, they are taking a risk, like they may not get their money back. So it's really important to like make the buying decision easier by having a guarantee. And you can build this winning offer by first doing the market research, or basically knowing your industry, like we talked in the niche section, and basically knowing their pain points well. And then after that, we can target those pain points with the right messaging. And after that, that's what I call the NDFE principle. I learned this from my mentor. So this is basically about your unique mechanism. Like in order to have a unique mechanism, it either has to be like new, different, faster, or easier. So you need to have one of these things to have a unique mechanism. It has to be new, something like a new mechanism, or it's like different, they haven't tried this before, or it's faster than others or easier than others. So that's the NDFE principle that I learned from my mentor. And after that, we'll add the social proof elements if you have them, like the testimonials, like case studies, all this stuff, to basically build more social proof. And after that, we have the action triggers. This will make it easier for the clients to take action. And this is either urgency or scarcity, basically limiting your spots, or basically having a promotion and they can get certain bonuses, or they can access the certain offer in a certain time frame. So when you leverage these things well, it's easier to make people take action, because if they don't have any reason to take action now, they won't take action now, they'll just wait, they'll just say that I have to think about it. So that's why we need to have this action triggers, like the urgency or the scarcity. And now let's go to the next place, which is the content part. So this is like day 7 to 12. Now we are learning about creating good content and basically learning what works, what doesn't work. So with this part, I have 3 content pillars to start. The first one is flex and authority, the second one is polarizing content, and the third one is personal content. So the first one, the authority content, is like, as the name suggests, we are showing our authority. We are saying that we are generating results, we are getting results for ourselves, for our clients, or we are basically sharing insights that basically show people that we know our stuff. So that's the first thing to differentiate us from each other, because there are a lot of people that just talk but they don't have the results. So that's how you differentiate yourself. And after that, we have the polarizing content. This is also very important because all the industry leaders have strong opinions, and in order to differentiate yourself from others, again, you need to have different ideas, strong ideas. So with polarizing content, basically we are sharing our strong ideas and we are influencing other people, and we are becoming slowly a thought leader. And after that, we have the personal contents. Like, many people neglect this, but that's how you can build relationships. So from what I've heard from my clients, I always ask them like why they chose me, and all my clients first like mention the results, but they after that they mention something personal, like I'm an engineer, you're an engineer, like that's why I chose you, or we are around the same age, like that's why I chose you, or things like that. So they both mention the results, but they always mention also something personal. So this also shows the power of personal content, because everyone has results, but if you share your personality, people that are similar to you will also have basically a reason to choose you, which is a personal reason besides the results. And after that, let's go to the next section, which is day 12 to 30. So basically we are going to do this from now on, which is networking and engaging. So now we dialed in like all this stuff, our profile, niche, offer, content, and now we just need more traffic to our offer or our profile, because basically we did all the things right, we set up all the systems. Right now we just need traffic to get the ball rolling, and when you have some traffic with good content, with good profile, you will convert that traffic to followers, more engagement, and at some point your content will do the work and you won't need that much engagement. So in order to get to that place, basically we need to do a lot of engagement, a lot of comments, because when a stranger lands on your profile, they either come from posts or replies. So at first our posts won't get that much views, so we need replies to both basically get traffic to our profile. Also replies can generate more engagement to your post, so that's why also engagement also increases your post traffic. So it's like goes both ways. That's why it's really important. And when people land on your profile, we already optimized our profile, we already have a quality profile, so we'll have more follower conversions. And when it comes to engagement, I like to start with like 50 comments per day, which is enough if you have the right strategy, because we need to choose like well the people we engage with, because you can engage with other people, and if those people don't take the time and effort to engage with other people, your engagement efforts will be wasted, because you are engaging with other people but those people don't return the favor. So that's why we need to be careful who we engage with. So that's why I like to start engaging with people that are already engaging with similar accounts to me. So I go to similar accounts, like they look similar to me, and I look at who engages with them, I look at their comments, and I look at all these people that engage with them. So now I think that okay, this guy was interested with an account that's similar to me, and this guy takes the time and effort to engage with that account. So if I engage with that person, he has a really high likelihood of engaging with me. So I choose those people and I engage with them. And after some point, I have like good engagement under my post, like good amount of comments, and then I start engage with also those people, because those people are already engaging with me, and if I support them back, they also have a really high likelihood of engaging with me. So that's how you can get good results with engaging. And when it comes to engaging, I like to build lists of my friends, so these people engage with me a lot, so I like to like really prioritize them and make sure I support them. So I add them to a list, I open XPro, and basically I open that list and I make sure I remove reposts, remove quotes, and remove replies, so that I can just basically see the post. And this what makes my engagement session really efficient and in a short time, because now I can just see the posts that I engage with and I can just engage with those posts. So this makes the whole thing very efficient. If you follow this 30-day blueprint, you will basically get to 1K followers really fast and build your account the right way without wasting any efforts, because we are setting up our account, our offer, all of these things the right way, and that's how you can basically maximize your results, and that's how you can get those results the most efficient way. So here it is, your complete 30-day blueprint to reach your first 1,000 followers on Twitter. If you follow this system exactly as I've shown you, you'll easily build a valuable audience. But followers alone don't pay the bills. In my free 1-hour-long Twitter course, I explained exactly how you can consistently land high-ticket deals and scale your business on Twitter. Check the video on the screen and see my complete client acquisition system with Twitter.